What's up everybody, this is Colin Dijs from Debru, and in this video I will show you our testing structure which we use to make over $25,000 on ClickBank per week using Facebook ads, right? So we're going beyond the 100 grand per month and we use a quite simple but a structured testing flow. And I will show you this, how to set it up in mind map, what the options are. So in the previous video in this series, I showed you how to set up your ad accounts, which is obviously also quite important, but this is the testing structure. So we do ClickBank 100 grand per month testing structure. And it all starts with the ad accounts, obviously. So this is Facebook. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Bigger. And then we have ad accounts, right? So we operate with 5 ad accounts. So this is ad account 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just have to change the numbers. 3, 4, 5. So we call this the money ad account, money campaigns. We call this testing campaigns. We call this the backup, and we call this backup, and we call this aggressive testing campaigns. All right, so what is important to know that at any point we want your campaigns to go to the money campaign ad account, right? So anything that is profitable in the future goes to the money campaigns, right? So the backups are used at a later stage basically, but the testing campaigns goes to money campaigns, right? So this can go in here. Let's see if I can make it a little bit smaller. No. All right, so it's just all even out. What is important is that once you're done with the testing, it goes to the money campaigns. But for this one, this is your base setup, which I discussed in the previous video. Now we're going to discuss testing campaigns. And we have to wonder, or at least ask ourselves, what is the foundational elements of testing Facebook ad campaigns for ClickBank? It is just like any other Facebook campaign. It is the interest-based testing. The other element that we have, so this is focused on the ad set level, right? And then we have demographics, any other input basically, which would be male, female. I just put the targeting in here as well, just call it targeting. Normally we don't put that under demographics, but it's like placements and then optimization strategy, very important. So through this list we have several things, and I'm gonna point it out for you. On the placement level, which let's do it like this, that's easier. So I can make it more clear for you guys. Okay, I can just remove this because I'll show you anyway. So with the ad sets, right, the ad sets are come out of this, but with the interest testing, we either have single or stacked, right? We have another thing, we have include and exclude. So we can say, I want the target, I want everybody who like or are interested in Walmart, but I want to exclude the Tesco or Costco audience because they are already in a different audience that I'm using, right? So you can do just Walmart or just Costco, or you can do Walmart and Costco. So you can stack them, you can include, exclude, which is basically interest-based. So we always focus mainly with the testing on a single driven approach. So here is and this is more based on lookalikes and stuff, right? That's also a good one. Then we have audiences. So for the demographics, we have the initial one, male, female, and we have behavior pattern age groups. Very difficult word for something very easy, which is like 18, 25, 26, 34, 35, 44, what is it, 35, 44? Yeah, 45, 54, 55 plus, or you could do 55, 64, and then 65 plus. All right, these are the general groups of media buying that we use to split up the audience per behavior based on the actual demographics of the user. And one that goes in between here, which I forgot, is obviously country, but I think that's like a no-brainer. All right, that just makes sense. Yep, like this. Then for the placements, we can do desktop or mobile, and we run mobile because the lower CPM tends to have more impressions, right? But especially due to the lower CPM, because it's very much an app-based platform. Important one. With the optimization strategy, we focus on either custom conversions or conversions, right? We prefer to run the purchase audience, add to cart, view content. If that's all not possible, we can do landing page views or even link clicks, right? Here is the biggest opportunity, of course, but what is important is that in general, you have people who say 10 purchases, 100 purchases. What we do is we do 1,000 purchases, which obviously gives you a tremendous amount of, not even tremendous, but good amount of data to run a purchase audience. If you run add to carts, we run 1,000 add to carts. If you run view content, we run 1,000 view contents. It's basically the same thing over and over again. It's just the metric we use. The metric we used to use is 100, right? But the pixel for the ClickBank products we are promoting apparently works better on 1,000, even 10,000, 100,000. The bigger the data set, the better the pixel will perform. What I'm saying is we use 1,000, but you can start from 100. Just don't expect the pixel to do a great job if the data pool it's working with is only 100. And 1,000 purchases is based on the last 7 days, right? So it's quite hefty what it has to pull in, right? Definitely. It's about 100 conversions. Conversions being, so the great opportunity with ClickBank is that the vendor owners, the offer owners, tends to share data sets with you regarding either pixel data or previous conversions from other sources, which will bring you to this number quite quickly. But you need to be running, let's say, 20, 25 sales per day before they start adding such valuable assets to your structure. Yes? Don't overthink this. Landing page views can outperform purchases. Is not all, everything bigger is better, right? Then we have the audiences, of course. So we have the lookalike audience. We have the custom audience, anything you put on the base URL. And we have retargeting audience, obviously opportunities there. I don't want to make it overcomplicated for you guys, but I would say we definitely do focus on mobile. We use the conversions, so not custom conversions, and we use purchase. And now we used lookalike a lot, 1 to 5%. Now we do the custom audience and the retargeting audience. Obviously, in detail, I will explain to you how to test this, but at least now you have the overview. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and in the next video, I will spice it up for you, showing the exact structure you need to follow to increase your odds of success while testing new campaigns.